Have you ever walked into someone's home and instantly felt a wave of warmth, comfort, and freshness? It's like the space just welcomes you in, cozy, clean, and put together, without looking like the owner spends hours scrubbing or organizing every single day. The truth is, people with homes that always feel spotless, especially many seniors, aren't constantly deep cleaning. Instead, they rely on small daily habits that keep their space effortlessly maintained. These little actions don't take much time, but they make a massive difference over weeks, months, and years. In this video, we're going to talk about 6 simple things seniors with tidy, spotless homes do every single day. These aren't complicated routines or overwhelming chores. They're small shifts that can transform how your home looks and feels. Stick with me until the very end, because I'll be sharing one underrated habit that can instantly make your home feel calmer and more welcoming without adding extra work. Trust me, it's something most people completely overlook. Before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, take a quick second to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell notification so you don't miss out on new videos. And if you enjoy what you're learning here, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 so I know how to improve and bring you even better content. All right, let's get into it. Habit number 1. They never leave a room empty-handed. One of the easiest, but most powerful habits tidy people follow is this. Never leave a room empty-handed. It's not about deep cleaning or scrubbing floors. It's about handling little things as you move through your day. Imagine this. You're sitting in the living room, enjoying a cup of tea and flipping through a magazine. Once you're done, instead of leaving the cup on the side table or tossing the magazine on the couch, you carry them with you when you leave the room. If you're heading to the kitchen, drop the cup in the sink. If you're walking toward the bedroom, place the magazine back where it belongs. It sounds ridiculously simple, and that's because it is. But over time, this tiny habit prevents clutter from piling up. It keeps things moving back to their rightful places, so mess never has the chance to take over. Take Alice, a 72-year-old who's known for always having an immaculate home. Ask her what her secret is, and she'll just laugh and say, "Oh, I just put things away as I go." That's it. No marathon cleaning sessions, no stress. She handles little things in the moment, and it keeps her home naturally clean all the time. This habit is especially powerful for seniors because it eliminates the need for exhausting cleaning sprees. A few seconds here and there save hours of work later. Plus, it creates a sense of calm and control. Your space feels cared for without you constantly working on it. Habit number 2. They follow the 2-minute rule. Here's another game changer. If something takes less than 2 minutes, they do it right away. Think about how clutter builds up. You take off your coat and drape it over a chair instead of hanging it. You leave shoes by the door, a stack of unopened mail on the counter, a dish in the sink. None of it seems like a big deal in the moment, but it adds up fast. Suddenly, you're staring at a mess that feels overwhelming. Seniors with consistently tidy homes do things differently. They act in the moment. Hanging up a coat, 10 seconds. Tossing junk mail into the recycling, 30 seconds. Wiping down the bathroom sink after brushing your teeth, maybe 90 seconds. Take Frank, a 75-year-old whose house always feels effortlessly clean. When asked his secret, he simply shrugs and says, "I just don't let things sit." If he sees a dish, he rinses it. If he notices dust, he wipes it. Because he does things right away, nothing ever piles up, and deep cleaning becomes almost unnecessary. The beauty of the 2-minute rule isn't just about tidiness. It's about peace of mind. Unfinished tasks don't hang over your head because they're done before they ever become a burden. It's a small habit with a huge return. Habit number 3. They reset their home before bed. This one is a total mood setter. They do a quick reset before going to sleep. Think about it. Waking up to a clean kitchen, clutter-free living room, and an inviting space instantly makes your morning smoother. On the flip side, Waking up to dirty dishes, scattered papers, and yesterday's mess, that drags down your energy before the day even begins. Seniors with spotless homes make sure they never wake up to chaos. Every night, they take just 5-10 minutes to reset their space. They might wipe down the counters, fluff the pillows on the couch, put away a few stray items, or make sure the sink is clear. Nothing extreme, just intentional little actions. Take Linda, a 68-year-old who swears by this nightly routine. Before heading to bed, she does a quick walkthrough of her home, straightening things as she goes. When she wakes up in the morning, everything is already in order, and she starts the day calm, not stressed. This isn't about perfection. It's about preparing your future self for success. A nightly reset is like a gift you give yourself, a small investment of energy at night that pays off with peace in the morning. Why little habits matter more than big cleanups? Here's the thing. Most people think keeping a spotless home is about doing big weekend cleanups or setting aside hours to scrub and organize. But seniors who've mastered tidy living know the opposite is true. It's the little habits, done daily, that make the biggest difference. Just like brushing your teeth prevents cavities, these quick resets and tiny tasks prevent your home from ever slipping into chaos. The mental health connection, a clutter-free space, doesn't just look good, it feels good. Studies show that a messy environment increases stress and even makes it harder to focus. Seniors who keep their homes tidy aren't just cleaning for appearances. They're creating an environment that supports their mental well-being. Every small step, like clearing the sink or straightening a pillow, is actually a form of self-care that makes daily life smoother and less stressful. The future self principle, one way to think about it is this: every small task you do now is a gift to your future self. When you rinse that dish, you're saving tomorrow's self from facing a sink full of crusty plates. When you tidy the living room before bed, you're giving tomorrow's self a fresh, peaceful start. Seniors who keep spotless homes think ahead. They're always doing tiny favors for the version of themselves who wakes up tomorrow or comes home later. It's about ease, not perfection. Here's what really stands out. Spotless homes don't come from chasing perfection. No one's house is perfect all the time, and that's not the goal. Instead, it's about ease. Seniors with tidy homes focus on creating a living space that feels comfortable, peaceful, and easy to maintain. Their homes aren't showrooms, they're lived in but also cared for. And that balance makes all the difference. Habit number 4. They keep their most used spaces clutter-free. People with effortlessly clean homes understand something important. Not every corner of the house has to be spotless all the time. Instead, they focus their energy where it matters most, the spaces they use every day, and the areas visitors notice first. Think about it. When you walk into someone's home, you don't notice the inside of their closet or the guest room. What you see immediately is the kitchen counters, the living room, and the main walkways. These areas set the tone for the entire house. When they're neat, the whole home feels peaceful, even if there's a little clutter hiding elsewhere. That's why seniors who maintain tidy homes make a habit of keeping these priority zones clear and inviting. Kitchen counters stay wiped down, the entryway is free of piles of shoes or mail, and the living room surfaces look clean and welcoming. Take Barbara, a 74-year-old who always gets compliments on her home. When people ask how she keeps everything, looking so nice, she just laughs and says, "I don't. I only keep the places I see the most under control." Every morning, she makes sure her counters are clear, her living room looks fresh, and the entryway feels open. The rest? She doesn't stress over it. And that's the secret. Focus on the spaces that matter most. Expansions for habit. 4. Why it works. This habit works because our brains judge the whole house by what we see first. A tidy kitchen or a clear entryway instantly makes us feel the entire space is in order. On the flip side, clutter in these areas sends the message of chaos, even if the rest of the home is actually clean. The 80-20 rule of cleaning. You may have heard of the 80-20 rule. 20% of effort gives you 80% of results. That's exactly what's happening here. By spending just a few minutes each day on the most used spaces, seniors keep their homes looking 80% clean with only 20% of the work. Guest-friendly living. Another benefit? You'll always feel ready to welcome someone in. If a friend or family member stops by unexpectedly, you won't panic about the mess because the spaces they'll actually see are already in order. That kind of confidence is priceless. Energy management. This approach also prevents burnout. Many people avoid cleaning because they think it means organizing every drawer and dusting every shelf. But when you focus on just a few priority areas, cleaning feels manageable. Seniors know that energy is precious, so they put it where it counts most. A mindset shift at its core. This habit is about changing how you think about clean. Instead of chasing perfection, it's about creating peace in the spaces you live, in every day. And when those areas feel calm, you'll notice that your entire home life feels calmer too. Habit number 5. They embrace daily maintenance, not deep cleaning. Here's a secret most people overlook. A spotless home doesn't come from weekend-long cleaning marathons. It comes from small, steady habits done daily. Seniors who maintain tidy homes understand this. Instead of waiting until things get overwhelming, they practice maintenance mode, handling little tasks regularly so the mess never piles up. Think about it like brushing your teeth. You don't wait until your teeth are covered in plaque to finally clean them. You brush every day so problems never get out of hand. The same principle applies to your home. For example, after meals, they quickly wipe down the counters. As soon as laundry comes out of the dryer, they fold it instead of letting it sit in a basket. At the end of the day, they spend a few minutes straightening up the living room. These actions are small, but they stop bigger messes from forming. Take Jane, a 68-year-old who swears by daily upkeep. Every evening, she spends 15 minutes tidying her kitchen and living room, putting away dishes, fluffing the pillows, and sweeping the floor. Because she does this consistently, she never needs to spend hours deep cleaning. Her home stays fresh, manageable, and peaceful, all with a surprisingly small effort. Expansions for habit. 5 why deep cleaning fails. Relying on deep cleaning alone is exhausting. You spend your whole weekend scrubbing, only to watch the house fall back into chaos within days. Daily maintenance flips this script. It keeps your home in constant balance, so you never feel like you're starting from zero. The power of micro-actions. The beauty of daily maintenance is how quick it can be. Wiping a counter takes less than a minute. Putting away laundry takes 5. Sweeping a room might take 2. These micro-actions hardly feel like work, but add them up and they prevent hours of cleaning later. Consistency beats intensity. This is a lesson many seniors live by. It's not about how much effort you put in once. It's about the consistency of small efforts every day. Just like exercise or healthy eating, consistency always wins over intensity. Less overwhelm, more control. Daily maintenance also reduces stress. You never have to look around and feel overwhelmed by piles of clutter or dust. Instead, you stay ahead of it. This sense of control makes your home feel like a sanctuary, not a burden. The long-term payoff. Finally, daily habits don't just save time, they protect your home. Regular wiping prevents stains. Frequent sweeping protects floors. Quick tidying prevents clutter from spiraling. Over time, these little habits add up to a home that ages gracefully, just like the people living in it. Habit number 6. They involve the whole household. Here's the truth. Keeping a clean home should never fall on just one person's shoulders. Seniors with effortlessly tidy homes know this, and they make sure that everyone in the household contributes. Whether it's a spouse, adult children, or even grandkids who visit often, everyone plays a part in keeping things in order. Think about it. A clean, peaceful home is a shared space, so it makes sense that the responsibility should also be shared. Instead of one person feeling overwhelmed, small tasks are divided, making everything more manageable. For example, in George's home, a 75-year-old living with his wife and grown children, they have a simple evening routine. Each person spends 10 minutes putting away their belongings, wiping down a surface, or clearing up the living area. It's quick, it's fair, and it transforms their home without anyone feeling burdened. When everyone chips in, even with the smallest tasks, the home stays consistently clean. More importantly, it creates a sense of teamwork and pride. It's not about chores. It's about creating a happy, calm space together. Expansions for habit. 6. Shifting the mindset. Many people, especially parents or older adults, fall into the trap of thinking they have to do it all themselves. But seniors who maintain spotless homes know that asking for help isn't weakness, it's wisdom. Shared responsibility means less stress and more harmony. Teaching by example. When everyone is involved, it's not just about cleaning, it's about teaching good habits. Grandkids who see their grandparents tidy up after themselves are learning lifelong skills. The home becomes a quiet classroom where respect for space and responsibility are passed down. Making it fun, cleaning doesn't have to feel like a chore. Many families turn it into a quick challenge. Set a timer for 10 minutes, play some music, and see how much can get done before the buzzer. Suddenly, tidying up feels more like a game than a duty. Stronger relationships. Believe it or not, these little shared moments build connection. Working together, even on something as simple as clearing a table, creates a sense of teamwork and unity. A clean home becomes the backdrop for stronger, happier relationships. A home that runs smoothly, finally. When everyone contributes, the house feels like it runs itself. There's less resentment, less stress, and more time to actually enjoy the home. Seniors who embrace this habit don't just live in tidy spaces, they live in peaceful ones. Final thoughts. At the end of the day, there's no secret magic formula to keeping a spotless home. It's not about perfection, and it's definitely not about exhausting cleaning marathons. It's about a handful of simple, intentional habits practiced consistently. Seniors who enjoy tidy, welcoming homes focus on the small things, never leaving. A room empty-handed, handling quick tasks right away, resetting their space before bed, keeping high-use areas clutter-free, practicing daily maintenance, and sharing the responsibility with everyone in the household. These habits aren't flashy, but they add up. They save time, reduce stress, and create a sense of peace and order that makes a house feel like a true sanctuary. So ask yourself, which of these habits can you start today? Maybe it's as small as putting things away as you leave a room. Maybe it's doing a 5-minute reset before bed. Whatever it is, your future self will thank you. And remember, clean doesn't mean perfect. It means creating a space that supports you, calms you, and fills you with pride. That's the true gift of these habits. If you found this video helpful, I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share which habit you're excited to try. Your feedback inspires me to keep creating content that uplifts and supports you. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.